Are you serious? Are you serious, guys? I'm very serious, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's happening here. I'm going to be going live. I usually go live at 12 noon. I usually go live at 12 noon on Tuesdays. Today, I'm going to be delayed. I will go live at 1 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. Eastern. Give you an update on everything that's going on around the world. Let me put a shout out right now for www.brightwithpaul.com. That's www.brightwithpaul.com. On average, women say there's an 8-year gap between how they look and how they feel. 66% of the women also report their quality of life would improve if they could just look a few years younger. Well, this is why I'm going to highly recommend this product, brightwithpaul.com. That's www.brightwithpaul.com. Ageless Bright. This product is the most effective dark spot serum that's ever been created, according to experts. It will give your skin a more youthful look by helping reduce the appearance of those dark spots, sunspots, and wrinkles. What? It helps reduce the appearance of skin contrast with skin brightening and research-backed ingredients. If you've been looking for a way to help give yourself a more smoother, younger, and brighter look, you should certainly go to www.brightwithpaul.com. That's www.brightwithpaul.com. All right, so my 12 noon broadcast will start at 1 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Eastern. And so I will be right back with that. But let me tell you about something that is happening, information we are getting right now on the vice president's trip to Singapore and then on to Vietnam. It had the flight delayed by 3 hours in Singapore before she left Singapore to head for Hanoi in Vietnam because of what's called an anomalous health incident. The vice president suffering from an anonymous health incident. Now, when that term is used, that is that's code word basically for the Havana syndrome. Now, Kamala Harris, the vice president, departed from Singapore, but that flight was delayed 3 hours due to her own health situation, believed to be the symptoms of the Havana syndrome, which is what we heard over 200 diplomats around the world have suffered. American diplomats have suffered the Havana syndrome, mostly a lot of them in Cuba, but now it's happening in different locations. The U.S. Embassy in Hanoi said there was an anonymous health incident there, which is a reference to the Havana syndrome. Harris was headed to Hanoi as part of a second leg of her Asia trip. Her spokesperson said said you saw her, got onto the plane, she's well, she's fine. But somebody mysteriously was affected, folks, at the U.S. Embassy in Hanoi in Vietnam. So the vice president, though, may have had herself some slight health issues. It really wasn't. They're not worried about the vice president's health. They're worried about diplomats in Hanoi, in Vietnam, who were at the location where the vice president was going, who had suffered and were suffering from the Havana syndrome. The Havana syndrome is this mysterious condition that was first reported in 2016 out of Havana, Cuba, when a staffer at the U.S. Embassy in Cuba suffered headaches and then brain injury. More than 200 U.S. officials and personnel around the world have complained of symptoms such as migraines, hearing loss, and dizziness. So Vice President Harris's trip, her second one abroad, has already been dogged by controversy, and it held roundtable meetings with business leaders and discussed threats from climate change to global supply chains. She said that the people should consider buying their Christmas presents now, but she didn't because of apparently potential changes in mandates in America. But that was not what she said, though. She just said you should go and get your Christmas presents now. But she did not mention Afghanistan. And in a major policy speech later on yesterday, she issued warnings of threats posed by China. The vice president said Beijing was menacing and countries in the South China Sea region and threatening their stability. So, 3-hour delay. Absolutely, for you got to find out what in the world caused staff in the U.S. Embassy in Vietnam, in Hanoi, to all of a sudden fall sick from symptoms of migraines, hearing loss, and dizziness, which is absolutely signs of the Havana syndrome. Whether it is or not, that's not yet been fully confirmed, but people are very, very, very concerned. So we'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully the vice president is going to be okay. She did not mention Afghanistan at all while in Singapore. Maybe she will when she gets to Vietnam. We'll keep an eye on everything that's going on. I will be back. I'll be live at 1 p.m. Eastern with the entire update on everything going on around the world. And if you're not saved, you need to understand something. We are in the last days. We are in the end times. Are you serious? Are you seriously serious?